everybody hear me? Live stream Shanclen Shuttle Productions. Yes, it is time. It is time to awaken your inner shadow. Let the darkness flow inside of you. And be sure to eat all the Care Bears, all the gummy bears, and give the real bears hugs. Yes, it is that time. Time again for a Shanclen Shadow Productions live stream. That one is very echoey,
but I'll go ahead and turn it off right now. Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. We lived. We survived. Survivors of a crazy week. Of a fucking crazy week for me. I hope you guys' week was good. I hope your day is good. I hope your evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are, is good. It's been a rocky one for sure. Gotta get the tobacco rolling here. Gotta get the prayers rolling for everyone, yeah. Let's see if I can adjust my monitors. Adjust everything here so I can more fully address the people of this great nation of the world. Because I know we have people from all over the world watching. So many amazing people. And even bad ones too. But it's okay. One day they'll be good again. Yes. Just like how we start out every single stream. Comment where you're watching from. Comment your exact address, your P.O. box, your social security number. No, just let me know where everybody's watching from. That's one thing I like is being able to see everyone, have people from the UK, or we have people from, I'm drawing a blank right now, but all over the world. The United States and everything. Of course, United States. That's where we are. That's where we live. What's up? What's up? Texas, Canada, Idaho, Wisconsin, Arizona. Good evening, everybody. Texas in the house, yes. Hope everyone is doing good. Salt Lake, New Mexico. Not Salt Lake, Utah, but I mean Salt Lake and New Mexico here, yes. Is everyone having a good Friday? Everyone surviving the week? Holidays coming up? Bills stacking high and you're just trying to figure out how to get your whole family gifts? Same here. Same here. Oh, Canada. Yes. Hello, Shanclen. Can you send a prayer to my sick dog, Fatso? Thank you. I will say a prayer for your puppy, your guardian. Everybody, say a prayer for his puppy. Hope he gets better. He or she, they/them. Whatever they claim to be. I will pray for your puppy. Did everyone watch the last video? Did you watch it? If you didn't, go watch it right now. I'll probably still be yapping on here by the time you're done. It's a shorter video. It's good though. It's cold. My armor is warm though. I'm back inside. Feels good in here. No wind, no nothing. I got the window open for my smoke, but that's about it. That's about it, everybody. Oh. Kind of let everybody come in here and introduce themselves and everything. My desk is a mess back there. I got a lot of stuff. Yesterday I was trying to, for the first time since I got this camera, I have a Sony a7S III. It was the first time yesterday that I actually updated it to 2.15 and then to 3.1 and then 3.2. And I still have an error trying to connect via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth on my camera to my phone. I always see people online talking about how they can use the new Creator app or even the Image Edge app to use their phones as a monitor, but I can't. I don't know why. It says Wi-Fi and Bluetooth malfunction, and it's always been like that. It sucks, but regardless, I still love the camera. It takes great photos, makes great videos, great content. It's done a lot for me over these year and a half, 2 years since 2-3 years since I've had it. 2 years, I believe. You send a prayer for my grandpa, he's sick. Yes. Lenny, I will offer a prayer for your grandfather as well. Hope he gets better. It's that time of the year. Sickness going around. 17 degrees here. Dang. That's cold. What is it right here now? Let's see. Let me see. Hang on. It's 42. It's going to be 22 at the low this evening. It's pretty cold too. Once it gets below freezing, that's when my smokes outside get a little shorter. Can't enjoy full smokes anymore. Christmas time, favorite time of the year. Yes, for me too. I like Christmas. Christmas is, I love the holidays. One, because I get some time off from work that I don't have to put PTO in, which is awesome. Two, family gets to come together. 3, I love the cold. It gets cold. I was living in Phoenix for 5 years, and it's like currently still in the 70s, and I hate it. I hated it. And it never felt like Christmas. It never, because I remember this one year we were putting up lights, and it was like 60 or like 70 degrees, 80 degrees outside, and I was sweating. And I was like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. I should not be sweating putting up Christmas lights. How's the Skinwalker fighting been going? It's even too cold for them. Like, so like the normal coyotes that like would hang around and stuff, they had babies. So we would hear like the little puppies barking and everything out there with the adults. So they're teaching them how to hunt. They're doing all that stuff out there. So those are normal coyotes. They have their teachings too. You can't go and kill them all off. You know, they're all doing their own thing. As far as for skinwalkers though, yeah, it's too cold. They'll freeze to death. I think the coldest I've ever experienced was -30 with a wind chill of -50. Had to work outside too. Damn. That's crazy. I was watching this YouTube video. Okay, it came up on my For You page, and like it was the people living in like the coldest climate ever. And like if it gets like -50 degrees, like the kids can't go to school because it's too dangerous. And then like the kid in the video, he had to go, it was like -30 or something, -20, and he still had to walk to school, and he's all bundled up, and it like immediately like his eyebrows and his eyelashes froze. And I was like, damn. I was like, that's crazy, dude. That's wild. Does cold affect paranormal activity? Yeah, spirits get cold too. From what I've seen, sometimes the spirits get cold too. So if you're doing like an outdoor investigation, you know, you'll probably meet a spirit that has a big old huge buffalo robe on, nice and warm and toasty. And and you're out there freezing your ass. Like your fingers, because you got to like work the camera and everything. Like I don't like wearing gloves. I got to find like warm gloves that are thin enough that I can actually like feel the camera and stuff. Because a lot of times when you do like paranormal investigating, it's dark, so you have to like memorize all the buttons where it's at on the camera. You got to feel them, and so yeah, fingers always freezing, and sniffles. Getting the sniffles on investigations are worse. You're all sitting in the quiet, then you hear trying to focus and everything, and sometimes that happens. But yeah, it gets pretty wild. Shanclen, do I have anything new coming up? I got a hell of a lot of stuff coming up that's new. Just waiting for the 100K mark, honestly. Next video, let me see, where's my sketch pad here? I wrote down a bunch of ideas for videos. I'm trying to get more organized. Because I want to see if I could try to do maybe 1 or 2 videos a week and maybe a live stream once a week or once every other week. Something like that. So, probably the next video will be talking about when the time I got possessed. Come to think of it, I was fully possessed one time in my life. Partially possessed the second time. Some scary stories. Hitchhiker scary stories. Excuse me. More Skinwalker stories. Sheepherder scary stories. And the story of the horsehead spirit. Got death spirits. Got lifestyle spirituality. Power of prayer. And yeah. Kind of got some more stuff on. I don't want to spoil everything, but got a couple videos lined up. I just need to do it again. Get everything all ready to go. Have I ever been to Hopi rare ceremonies, bruh? I've been to a couple basket dances over in Palaka. Yeah. Over in Kitsmosmovi too. I had a best friend who was Hopi growing up, and so he took me to some ceremonies out there. I'm 6'5". I was out there in that basket dance, and they're throwing everything out, and he told me, use your height, bro. Grab those things when they throw it. And I think everybody around me was getting pissed off. Sure enough, there was a little circle kind of forming away from me, so just so people can grab things. And so when I was there, like, they threw baskets and they threw all this other stuff too. So I grabbed it, and my homie, he came up, and then he's just like, here, hand me everything. And then he would grab it, and then he would go run back to his place and then come back. It was just like right around the corner of the building right there. So he would run, I would grab stuff. He's like, just keep grabbing stuff, bro. You're doing great. Don't care what anybody says. Yeah, it's really beautiful though. Really beautiful culture. Yeah. Hey brother, what would be a good way to fight against a skinwalker? Oh, sorry, it updated. Okay. If being followed in the forest or mountains, bust out your gun with blessed bullets and just let her rip. I would say think of your favorite song. Think of your favorite memories. Start praying to whoever you believe in. And hold your ground. Show no fear. And get a big stick, a big rock. They come at you, just say, freak you, bring it on. I'm not going to say exactly what it is, because who knows? Could be children on here, but cuss words is made of the English language as a form of an expression, emphasizing more so of what you're feeling. So ain't nothing more, I guess you could say, out there than cussing. I cuss a lot, so cuss like a sailor. So I'm a guardian. No, I'm not. Well, depends on how you define guardian. I'm a guardian of my place, my home, my little area of land that I have. So depends on what you call a guardian. I have black bears in my backwoods. Ooh, be sure to give them a hug for me. Dun, dun, dun. Can barely hear me. Okay, hang on. I'll turn myself up. How's that? I'll scoot up a little bit too. Even more so. How about more audio? Here, hang on. Leave it right there. I'll turn this one up. Okay, how does that sound, everybody? Is it better audio? What's your OnlyFans again? I don't do that. Live a holy life. Leave that stuff alone. You don't do that. Tell your grandma on you. Just kidding. Full finger mountain biking gloves might work. I need to just go look. I got some pretty decent big hands, so trying to find gloves can be little tough. They need to make, like, I don't know if they already do, like, heated gloves, but like they're thin, but they're also warm too. The age of technology, we don't have that. Pretty sure we do, I just haven't found it yet. Have I ever taken peyote or smoked venom from a Bufo, Arizona toad? I've taken some medicine in ceremony, but never smoked venom. Seems pretty wild. Yeah. Oh my God! Angela gifted 50 Shanclen Shadow Production memberships. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read through everybody's comments here. Shout out to Angela, everybody. Thank you so much for the memberships. Gonna be making, which actually works out great because this weekend I'm gonna film it, and then Monday is gonna be a members only video. So that one's gonna be really cool. So everybody that got a membership, be sure to thank Angela for the gift of all this stuff. Of the subs, yes. And welcome everybody too who might be new to this live stream too. I always keep forgetting we're growing every day in subscribers and followers and everything, so you know, welcome to Shanclen Shadow Productions, everybody. This is the real me. So this is before I take off everything for the bloopers. I take off, you know, all this other stuff. So I'm a little bit of a slow reader. I think about people's comments. I try to answer them best I can. Do I still do hunts? I will soon. Probably I need to get a couple investigations in so I can edit them so they're ready to go for the 100K. So yeah, very soon. Finally got Max and saw the Torrey, Utah episode. Only a 3-hour drive from where I am, and I'm happy you've been on TV though, dude. Keep on teaching. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that investigation was a lot of fun. Zach and those guys treated me very welly. Yes, they treated me very well on that investigation. Oh, lots of respect from them again. So, you know, shout out to them for being so respectful. Astral projection videos. Maybe I can maybe give a very broad, generic video on it. There's a lot of sacred teachings in there that I'm not 100% sure that I can give out yet. I gotta ask, but I will see. How did my possession happen? You'll have to stay tuned for the episode. That one's gonna be a really good one. I was younger, small, wasn't trained enough yet. What are my thoughts on Random Nautica app? Do you believe it's actually work? So somebody commented that in a live stream a while ago, and I've seen a couple TikToks on it. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try it out, but who knows? Might be an ambush. Might die. I don't know. We'll see. 6'5" at a Hopi basket dance. Whoa. Yep. How good is Arizona? If you're strong, you'll love it. It's not for the weak. Aha, yacht A. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And then I barely made it to Angela's gifted subs, so yes. Okay. Let me see. Cool. Alright, so apologies everybody. I'm not gonna talk about forest spirits. My husband and I think that he saw one in the woods behind our home. I can go to Forest Lake. That's exactly where I'm from, and I'm gonna be doing a video on that. A couple weeks probably, but yes, it's coming in the future. Cool. All right. Okay, I just updated, lost my spot. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Are there any curse that become real? Yes. Curses are horrible, and they're very hard to untangle. Shanclen, are you familiar with the Reiki? Sorry if I said that wrong, or the concept. If so, what are your thoughts? It originated in Japan, discovered by Makio Usui. Sorry if I said it. I'm horrible names. I have not. I'll have to look into it. Sounds pretty cool. Ever been to any Hopi ceremonies? Do tell. Okay, so that's how far back I am. I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. Do I believe in Mothman? Pretty much. Sure. You know, like, I'm the type of person that will never say no, that's not real, because we deal with some pretty gnarly things out here too. So, you know, I'm never the person to say no. Things don't exist. Why wouldn't it exist? You know. I need to learn to make ash to put on my weapons and ammo defense, big dog. Yes, go make that ash. Even without the full thing, it's still gonna hurt like hell for them. So just make an ash like that will help you, protect you a lot. Why do bad spirits on the res get so aggro when you whistle at night? You're calling to them. You're calling out into the empty sky, empty night, and everything that's supposed to be quiet, and you're calling them. They're like, hey, who's whistling? Who's calling me? There's certain whistles and sounds that spirits, whistles in itself are very, very sacred in itself. And so, like, we go to a lot of Lakota ceremonies, and we have the bone eagle whistles in there too. And there's a lot of teachings and stories with that as well. So it's very sacred to have a whistle. And when you blow it, you know, and even in our traditions and ceremonies, when you go to NEC, you have the whistleblowers and stuff. You have powwows too and everything. Blowing of the holy whistle, there's a lot of sacred stories of how that's used and utilized in the spiritual world. So very powerful. It calls spirits and, you know, can banish things too at the same time. Just like an instrument. It's a tool that you use too. A lot of good stories with it. That's very old Japanese for hi, I'm here. What's up? What up? Tales of Dusk and Dawn. What's up? Okay. All right, let me see. Do you get lung warts from toad venom? I don't know. I don't smoke toad venom. That's weird. Unless it's a traditional teaching from some tribes, and yeah. Go do what you need to do. Do you believe in or advocate in any way also why carry swords around against spiritual beings? Because they can move faster than bullets most times. If you're dealing with a powerful being, sometimes bullets don't work. So when you use a sword, they get close enough for you, and the sword, that's danger close. They try to grab you, they're going to end up grabbing the sword too. So, plus if you run out of bullets, you just have a gun with no bullets, and it's pretty much useless. So that's why a sword is always handy. Just tuning in. I hope everyone is having a good night so far. Shanclen, love you, man. Thanks for all this. Of course. Johnny O. It's good to see you again. Yes, hope everyone is doing well as well from my end. Hello from Southern Colorado. What's up? Can you make a Skinwalker videos? Yes. More Skinwalker videos are on the way. Question, when do you use the four sacred medicines? Is it more powerful than sage, cedar, sweetgrass, follow tobacco? Some of those you mentioned are actually part of the medicines. But more so for ceremonies purposes, yeah. Any more visits from skinwalkers outside your home since the last one? No, just normal coyotes, but they just had their babies, so they're teaching them how to hunt and everything. Yeah. It's too cold for skinwalkers, and if they do, you know, I think it's too far, honestly. Hey, what do I do when I hear a mimic? I say the most outrageous shit ever. Guaranteed they're never gonna mimic that. Most diabolical, evil, canceled, immediate canceled stuff. You say that, guaranteed they won't repeat it. That's the whole thing about, like, when you deal with some of the darker spirits and everything, if it's evil, just throw them off their game, man. Just, they want you to be like, oh my god, I don't know, you leave me alone. Just saying, what's up? Pretty chilly out there, huh? I'm not gonna say the most diabolical shit I've ever seen. If you people meet me in person, get to know each other really well, and we run into a mimic, then you'll probably see what I would say. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right, this whole thing updated again. Oh, a lot of comments coming in. I'm sorry if I missed your questions, everybody. A lot of them coming in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. How do I lucid dream? You just do it. It's a whole, I don't know. It's pretty tough to explain. You just gotta figure out how your mind works and then just do it. Practice it. Just imagine doing it and then you'll do it. It takes a long time, but people out there can do it without no problem, so yes. I wonder if Thor and the twins have crossed paths since they both have slain giants. Ooh. I'd love to see that arm wrestling match. Could I speak about maize? Yeah, coyotes. So in there's lots of stories with coyote, the coyote stories and everything. He's a trickster. He's but a necessary thing to always be cautious. Teaching of, you know, don't be mischievous. Certain things, bad things could happen. Jokester, laughter. Different tribes, cultures, they all have different stories of the coyote. They all have different tricksters, coyote, mai, and everything. So that's why I like, you know, just being coyote is can be good, it can be bad kind of thing. So that's why, you know, it's more so easier for Yanagloshis to use coyote skins because it's not good nor bad. So that's why they're able to turn the skins into bad. So that's why you see more so the coyote skins, kind of skinwalkers running around and everything. So yeah, lots of good stories with coyote and everything. There's one story I remember reading about is my grandma telling me is when they were putting the stars up into the sky. It'll be really quick and brief. But when they were putting the stars up into the sky, they were putting it out constellations very meticulously in a certain spot. And then Coyote ended up coming along and said, "Hey, can I go ahead and help?" And then they said, yeah, go ahead and come on and help us. It's like there's these certain spots where we had to put the stars and everything. He's like, okay. So he started putting stars up and everything. And he's like, this is taking too long. So then he grabbed the blanket that had all the stars and he ended up throwing them all up into the sky. That's why, like, you have some constellations and just random stars everywhere else. So it's a cool little fun little story of Ma'i Coyote. Got any weird tips for weird tapping in the middle of the night? Record it, make a song about it. Maybe learn Morse code too. Could be Morse code. Or just tell them to fuck off if you're trying to sleep. But typically would have like a message with it, or there's a reason why they're trying to wake you up or something like that. Or just could be the house settling too. Temperature change outside, could be getting cold and the wood's cracking outside. Could be that too. Left a faucet on somewhere. So yeah. Bro, honestly, make some random ass noises. Skinwalkers won't know what to say. Exactly. Throw them off their game. I think we had a skinwalker at a cemetery we were investigating. Ooh. Was it Navajo Nation? Because if it wasn't, probably something else. Or near there, maybe. Do you ever hear scorpion mice at night? They howl they howl and it sounds a bit like a whistle. I just remember seeing like a little documentary of a mouse, a little tiny one, just howling at a moon or something. Could be that one too, I'm not too sure. But like this was back during Vine. Back during the Vine days. And there was like a template for it. My brother made a funny edit with it. It was pretty cool. Can I get a shout out? Yeah, if I can pronounce your name. Sorry R. Thank you for joining. Here's your shout out. Any idea about the Crown Point, New Mexico howler? It's Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot. Relatives live over there. In-laws live over there. Could probably ask them. They probably know some stories. Your new armor is badass. Thank you so much. It cost a pretty penny, but it's awesome. I always wanted armor like that. A lot of people ask me, they're like, isn't that not from your tribe? No, but it's useful. Can move around pretty good in it. That's one thing us natives are good at, is adapting to our environments. We never had guns, but we learned how to master them in the wars. We never had horses originally, but we took them, made them our own. A lot of cool stories with them. Are your numbers significant? Yes. Kind of just depends on the situation, but maybe, yes. Are snakes and owls bad luck for Navajo? So, not necessarily bad luck. They're messengers, and they're their own kind of spirit and everything. So snakes, I saw this one cool TikTok talking about how they're part of the lightning animals, the lightning and thunder spirits and everything. So that's why with us, lightning and thunder, you're not supposed to touch anything that's of lightning and thunder. So it makes that zigzag motion of the lightning. It scales, and some animals have that lightning and protection too. So like the horned toad is made, it's a lightning animal as well, but it also has armor of arrowheads too. So that's why like the lightning and thunder is of protection too, but you also got to be reverent of it. Owls are not necessarily bad luck. That's why a lot of people say, no, it's an owl. It's just like, well, if you see an owl in real life, in our culture, in our ways, if you see an owl, it's of representation of death. Somebody near you, close to you, or you is gonna die soon. So just be careful. So you give a tobacco offering, say thank you for your message, and it'll be on its way. My never bro, hell yeah. I'm told Autumn. How is life treating you? And it's so cool that you have an Indigenous bro with a following. I enjoy your experiences so much. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, it's always awesome to be able to meet other people from different tribes, and for people actually enjoying my content and just hanging out, having a good time. All one nation, all one heart, one mind. In that way. When will I make a video of Thunderbird? Yes. That's what I was gonna make. Hang on. Wait. Hang on. My dogs are barking. Sorry, everyone. They're like, Thunderbird, no. Thunderbird. You guys hear that? Talking about them and saying it's too cold, and they're like, bet. Okay, yes, thank you for the reminder. Thunderbird video will be coming soon. Do crystals helps with bad energies or skinwalkers / mimics? If you do the right ceremony for them, yes. Remember, crystals are a tool. You gotta train it right, have the right mindset, right songs, thought process, everything with it. And then it's how you use a tool. I can't just have these scissors and just put it right there and be like, you see, you can't come in here and kill me because I got scissors right here. Could be a deterrent because they're like, I don't know what you can do with those scissors. But until you grab the scissors and you cut the paper is when it's deadly. Kind of thing. But yes, crystals can help if you know how to use them the right way. Can I make a video of lucid dreams? I did a dream about nightmares. Don't know if I could teach people how to lucid dream though. Would just be like, kind of like how I said earlier. Have I ever any encounters with vampires? No, but if I go to Transylvania, I hope to. Do skinwalkers commit non-paranormal crimes like carjackings or drug dealing? Yeah. If it's you guys hear that? Let's just sit here in silence for a little bit. I'm gonna turn up my volume all the way. Just listen. All right, anyways. I lost track of what comment I was responding to. Could I do a video on Navajo POV on gifts that run through family lineage? Women in my family have something, myself included. Yes, probably. That's more so going into like ceremonial stuff. Okay, yeah, I could probably do one. I'll add it to the list. Because there's a lot of people out there that have gifts and everything, and just knowing how to recognize it, nurture it, take care of it, and protect yourself from it are really good teachings that should go out there to the world. What do I think of Tangrenism and the practices of shamans? I don't know much about shamans. Shamans are more so overseas, originated from, so I haven't met any of them, but would love to meet one, have a conversation with them. My elder Apache man neighbor does not does not like owls, says they are bad medicine. I just view them as messengers. Yes. Messengers. They don't bring good messages. So sometimes they do. So I've heard stories of owls coming along passing messages that enemy and evil is near. So could be good too. Are there animals that are taboo to eat / kill in Navajo culture? Yeah, don't eat lizards. Don't eat like crocodiles, snakes, owls, crows. Reptiles in general. There's some seafoods you don't eat too. Like calamari is one. I know you don't eat that. You can have crab legs though. Crab legs are good. Are giants going to show themselves soon? They already are. Just gotta keep your eyes open. You ever come down to Yuma for calls? Pass through there going to California. It's hot. Had some coworkers install solar down there. It's crazy. Do you or your tribe have any info or tales about crystal skulls? No. Just crystals. Hey, Clan Fire, what's up? Have I ever gone south of the border to check out the Mayan pyramids? No, but I want to. Be really cool. I just don't like bugs. Any advice on how not to fear your spirit animal? For example, I was told mine was a snake, but I fear them tremendously. What are you doing? You freaked me out. What do you want? Cool. You gonna hang out up here? Alright. Have fun in Fortnite. Sorry everybody, my sister showed up. I just saw like a dark shadow in the window just walk by. I was like, Vic, hurry up and get inside. It's locked? Oh, she got in. Never mind, everybody. Why no calamari? Well, there was somebody who got sick on our tribe. We had to go do a ceremony. It's because they ate calamari. It's like eggs of something. I don't remember. I wasn't there for the ceremony, but I remember hearing about it. Do you know of any lore about people being missing, but the people searching for them do not see or hear the missing person and walk right past them like they aren't there? Oh. Yes, we've actually handled a case that was like that, where somebody... Yes, I could probably make a video about that one too. That would be a good one. Crows, good or bad? Watch Lord of the Rings. What are they? They're the spies of Saruman. Same with us too. They're spies of evil. But Norse mythology, they're good. It kind of really depends on which region you're in. Can you talk to use the best armor to fight a Skinwalker? Can I talk about the best armor for a Skinwalker? One that could stop bone knives, slashes from knives, just knives in general. Yeah. Anything that can do that would be good. Move around pretty good in it. That'd be good. Dun, dun, dun. Is there any theories on dreams where you're not necessarily lucid dreaming, but you still have full control of the dream? I think that would be lucid dreaming if you have control. Kind of. Depends. There's a lot that goes into that aspect. I'm not too sure if I can go into it, but I think I know the theory, but I cannot say, unfortunately. Yeah, shamanism is not of Native American descent. We don't practice shamanism. It's medicinal people. Hatathis are what they're called. Shamanism is something overseas. They practice something different. Similar, you know, if you look at the broad aspect, they're similar, but they're very, very different cultural aspects of it. So, yeah. Do I get tired of being asked about Wendigos? I just want people to know that I don't know about them yet. I haven't gone to the countries of where they come from or the regions of the tribes to be able to speak about them freely, about like this. So, yes. Not really, but, you know, a lot of new people here, so I can't believe them. If a Skinwalker is arrested by non-Navajo law enforcement, like Arizona State Police, can their friends free them, or are they forced to serve their sentences? Yeah, they don't get caught unless they're dying or dead. Do all tribes acknowledge the significance of the white buffalo calf? No. Not all tribes, no. But totally, yes. If there's an official Skinwalker task force, why are you guys needed, and have you met them? If not, do you want to? Talking about Navajo Nation PD? From what I remember, is that they go out there to handle paranormal stuff, but they don't know the ceremonies to be able to heal the person if they're cursed or affected by the Skinwalker, or heal the area, heal the land, or of death and ghosts, the property, the mind, the spirit, the body of the person. Guarantee almost 100% that's not what they do. They just go out there to handle calls of paranormal stuff, chase it off, and that's pretty much what they do. Maybe. I don't know. Could be wrong. Can I speak on Nayet Nazane, the monster slayer? Mentioned him a couple times, but I'll probably do a whole video on them very soon. It's winter time, so I can learn those stories now. I can speak about them. Do I recommend astral projection? Sure. Just don't die. Or go missing. Then you'll end up in a coma. Do I want to meet a Wendigo? Sure, I'll have a smoke with a Wendigo. Just gotta have my sword nearby. Oh, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Yes. Where I'm from, we have Wendigo fasting during Halloween time. There's a lot of controversy about it, though. Ooh. The invisible missing belief here in Finland, or at least used to be, we called it the, I don't know how to pronounce that, which means forest cover. It is believed that forest spirits cause this if angered. Ooh. It's a possibility. Yes, spirits can do that. What's with the gangs in some of the reservation, and is that a real thing like native gangs? Yes, it's fucking stupid. I hate it. It's such a cringe. It's just like, you know, some of these people have adopted, you know, the lifestyles. I was talking with my mom about this because she's really good friends with a lot of people who are like from Crenshaw and all these other different things, like people who grew up in those situations to where it's kind of more so of a forced lifestyle. And it's just like you come here, you see these natives that they do it by choice, and it's just like you just shake your head like, dude, it's not what we do. Who the fuck told you to do this? You look stupid as hell. It's not what we do. Trying to be over here throwing up all these different things, and it's just like, you're Navajo. Fucking quit your shit. Got nothing else better to do. Quit being a wannabe. They're there, you know, especially where I grew up in Pinyon. You'd see a lot of those fake people out there, and it's just like, dude, there's actual people out there that like grew up in this lifestyle with no choice. Fuck are you doing out here on the res doing that shit? You have no choice. You have no right to do it. It's almost in a sense of cultural appropriation, right? You know? Have I ever seen a dog man? No. Have I seen any UFOs? Yes, I actually made a UFO video, so you can go check that out too. Sky people, we need to know. Yes, go check out the video. Sky people. Hello from Salt River. What's up? Can other people from other tribes do what you do, or what you do is significant with your tribe? No, other tribes have their warriors. It just depends on if they kept up with their trainings or if they just kind of fell through in history and everything. But other tribes, yeah, other tribes have their warriors that did what we did. Does. Why don't I smoke flower? Used to, but started getting paranoid as hell. And yeah, just used it as a medicinal purpose in my hard time in my life. And now, you know, I'm not going through that, so didn't need that no more. So smoke tobacco. Oh, yacht. Can your blade or magic destroy the Skinwalkers? Yes. That's why they fear us. That's why they say that you don't speak about Skinwalkers unless you know how to protect yourself. So that's why we had those. What's my favorite lesson from Star Wars? There's always a bigger fish. Remember that. Humble yourself. Something bigger will fucking come and kick your ass. Yes. How do we ask for help from our ancestors and get the advice? You ask them. You ask for advice. And if they come or not, it's up to them. But they will show themselves in dreams. Keep an eye out for certain things, good things that happen throughout the day, and you will get the message and validation that you need. What does it mean when you keep seeing bird feathers everywhere? What does it mean to you? What do bird feathers mean to you? You see them everywhere. They've got to have a meaning to you. how come the Navajo don't have a military helicopter or missile named after them? Because we don't need a reminder that we, the Navajo Code Talkers, were the reason why we won World War II. We've done enough. What's the song I use at my outro video again? It's a powwow song. Powwow songs are very powerful. Yeah. Do I know if there's any Skinwalker type creatures in Scandinavia? I've never been out there, so I wouldn't know. What if Pokemon were real? I would be the happiest person alive. I'd have a little Squirtle or a Bulbasaur and just have him chill. I don't know if he'd survive out here though. I'd have to get like a desert type Pokemon. Maybe. Detective Pikachu like killed me with cuteness. Ever since I watched that, I always wanted a real life Pokemon. We have dogs and animals and stuff, but can they grow vegetables? Can they spit water out of their mouth like a river? No. Do they have big eyes? No. That's why I want a Pokemon. How is your brother doing? I have no idea. Him and I don't speak anymore. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Doing very well. It's currently 8:45 p.m. We started this one a little bit late. We're going into an hour. Probably go maybe 30 more minutes before I gotta go to bed because even though it's Friday and it's a weekend, I don't work. Still gotta get up in the morning for workouts. How did your deal with spirits as a kid? Freaked out all the time. I was scared and yeah. We'd go to ceremonies as kids. Some medicinal men would come and help us and stuff up until my brother got his gift, and then that's when I started my trainings. And yeah, so freaked out all the time, screamed, called for my parents, and freaked out. Do I believe in little people? Yes, I do. I've had an encounter over during some of the Lakota tribes up north. Little people in their tribe. So yes, I do believe in little people. Hey, what's up, Hawaii? Squirtle will dry up for sure. That's what I was thinking. What if Teletubbies were real? Fuck no. Okay, I love that show, but I've seen some creepy edits of Teletubbies. Little TV screens and everything on their stomach. Like, it was funny because, like, I would tell my siblings, I grew up on Teletubbies when I was really, really young. And then they would be like, ugh, it's so fucking scary. And then there's a baby as a son and everything. And so, yeah, I've seen some, like, demonic, like, creepy Teletubby edits and stuff out there. So, yeah. If I ever saw one in real life, I'd probably freak out. Have I known anyone that has been abducted? Not personally, but I've heard stories. What are your band's agenda? I don't have a band. I did a music video for Clay and Fire, so go check them out. Ask them how they're doing. Speak to your brother, my friend. Forgive him and don't sweat the petty things. Go tell him that. I'm ready for conversation. Have I been to Loop? Is it still bad over there? Used to go to the flea markets over there and sell pinions and scarves and lifeline phones. Haven't been there in a while, but guessing not much changed. What Navajo or Southwest movies would I suggest? There honestly hasn't been many movies coming out that I've seen that came out of the Navajo Nation. You know, there's Dark Winds, but I would have to say Resball. Resball's really good on Netflix. That one's a really good one. Yeah, that one's really good. I'd recommend that one. Dun, dun, dun. Is it a good idea to cleanse a house for a friend? Yeah, if you know how to do it. Just make sure you don't kick out the good spirits that need help. You need to check out a Viking band called Hillung. It's they're from a metal background, but they play traditional Viking music instruments. Yes, there's oh fuck, what was that song called? I do listen to them. Let me see. Give me a second. It's the Hammer Hippier. Hang on. Yeah, this one right here. That one. That one's a really good song. I love those guys. I saw some of their TikToks and everything, listening to their music, and I was like, yo, that was pretty cool. Do I prefer Native American or Indian? Native American, but pretty sure in like 50 years or so it'll change again. Oh, that's Shanclen. I grew up in New Mexico, went to Kirtland schools. How about you? My best friend was Navajo. Oh, that's cool. Rest in peace to them. Grew up originally from Forest Lake, Torrance, Black Mesa area. Went to school in Winslow, Arizona. So, yeah. I'm on the Arizona side of the Navajo Nation. I hear voices, not just me or my family's at night. Same area in the house. Try tobacco and sage. Try cedar or sweetgrass. If you're in Oregon, they probably have some up there. Try that. Sage will just put it to sleep. Do I think animal spirits come from the same source as we do? Of creation? Yes. Yes, from the creator himself. All cool you saw Hellung live. That's awesome. Fry Bread Facing Me was a pretty good movie. It's about my family, actually. My uncle made it. It's with my great grandmother. Billy Luther is my uncle. So yeah, really good movie. Yeah, they weren't exactly like, my family wasn't exactly like that in the movie. My great grandma was, but it shows a lot of the ideologies of broken households on the res and how some people deal with traumas and everything. It's cool because some of my grandpas and my grandmas were actually in the movie too. So over at the rodeo, you saw my one of my grandpas over there. I was like, hey. So that old footage of at the very end of his great grand or his it's his grandma, my great grandma. And so when there were all those kids and everything holding up the blanket, my mom was one of those kids. Miss her a lot. She passed 2 years ago. What's up from New Zealand? Dang, way over there. Jared, let's go to the Appalachian Mountains, man. I need another big guy with me. I need someone to be able to carry me if I fall. Oh, Josh, welcome as an elite shadow warrior. Yes. Yeah, I was taught the Grand Canyon was a piece of a great anger from ancient battles. What are your thoughts about this place? Ooh. Honestly, I haven't asked about the Grand Canyon. I've been there a bunch of times, but I've never had to deal with some things in there, but never thought about how it was formed. Lots of battles in the area that happened way long time ago, especially in the Navajo Nation area. So it's really cool as you hear these stories and you can go to the places where those battles took place and you can still see the carnage in the mountains of where the battles took place. Oh. Is there any way to bless bullets or blades? Yes. Ash and belief and faith. Hey, hell yeah, Jared's down to go to Appalachian Mountains. Fuck it, let's go, bro. Let's go. Is it true that two mirrors facing each other would open a portal? Not necessarily, but if you do the right steps, it could open up the mirror world. Have I ever heard of the Jersey Devil? If so, what do I think it is? I haven't heard. I've heard of it, but like, it's like one of those things that I would watch like on Travel Channel whenever they would do like creepy things about it, like when Josh Gates would go out there and stuff. Yeah. Would love to go check it out though. Have any stories on the Appalachian Mountains? No, I've never been, so that's why Jared and I are gonna go over there and go check it out, see what all the hoopla is about. Have I used Palo Santo for cleansing? If so, what do I think? We use it for a lot of our healings. A lot of our ceremonies for to balance out energies and cleanse out certain things. It works really good. Do you think emotionally speaking, losing a loved one as a Navajo is different from a non-spiritual person? If so, in what way? Do you think emotionally speaking, losing... can you rephrase that? Phil the Bob 12. Rephrase that for me. Not understanding the question fully. Thank you so much for making that video about Bless Ash. How about Bless Weapons, not just ammo? Is it different? You can just put it on there. And more so on the need-to-know basis, maybe in the future, I can make a video specifically on the songs you would sing to be able to activate it even more. But even just putting ash on your weapons like that will definitely help. Even just a little bit. It's piercing the spiritual world. Just don't go and kill innocent spirits. Be careful out there, everybody. Careful. What's up, Las Vegas? If skinwalkers hate the cold, then I take it a frost-blessed axe would do as well as fire, or am I missing something? I mean, any kind of axe would work if it's on fire or ice, you know. An axe to the face is an axe to the face. Do humans summon demons, or are they just connected to certain places? Humans can summon demons if they do like specific name stuff, but humans can also create beings as well. So you just gotta be careful with what you make out there, everybody. Oh, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you, Autumn, for the reminder. Let's see. Is it easier or harder? Sorry for the confusion. Could you rewrite the whole question? I'm sorry. I'm not getting the question. If you could do that, that would be awesome. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow when it comes to reading. Have I ever considered doing more movie reviews like you did with The Nun? I would love to hear what you think of movies like The Exorcist. Yes. Actually, that's going to be more so on the second channel. 100K hits. Actually got a couple videos prepped and ready. So when that hits, all those videos will be coming up. Oh, thank you, Kelly, for the $5 donation. My mouse was on my pen. I could not move it. Oh, thankful I caught this live. Wonderful folks in the chat too. Oh, welcome. Welcome. What's up? Welcome everybody who's just now joining. Is there any good way to cleanse a room? My sister is setting up for a nursery. There's a lot of negative energy in the room and I'd like to make it a bit better for my future nephew. Oh, just cute. Congratulations. One thing I would always do is sweetgrass. Not so much sage. Sweetgrass or cedar. That's one thing we always do. We bless the home. Go in all four sacred directions. Bless the home and everything. Good mind, good thought. Good thoughts and everything. Try to get any negative energies. Because sometimes when you move into a new place, there could be negative energies lingering. So try to fill the homestead with happy energy. Happy thoughts, happy memories and everything. Sure enough, those stains on the walls will go away in time. Yeah. So hope your future nephew has a good time in that room. Yeah. The fact that you've actually encountered some of the Arsquatia is insane. You don't live a normal life. Yeah, that was partially possessed by that fool. Without even me knowing. That'll probably be in the time I was possessed video. Yes, that was the second time I was partially possessed. I hate it when people burn sweetgrass. Always makes me run out of there. Oh no. You guys ever see like those videos of like when you're you burn sage to cleanse out negative energies and you wake up outside or something? You pass out, wake up outside. Am I going to do another Skinwalker video? Yes, in the future. What are my thoughts on psychics? Psychics are gifted people. So just like our medicinal people and everything, they are Hatathlis. They are the gifted ones who can see, feel, or experience things that a normal human cannot. Did George Lucas co-opt the idea of the dark side and Sith from Skinwalkers and cheating or gaining powers like the dark side gain powers quickly, light side takes years to master? I don't think so. I don't think Skinwalker lore reached George Lucas back then in those days. I don't think we really had we didn't have a voice back in those days. So, but it's pretty much a basic premise of light and good, and yeah, love Star Wars. Wait, Ars Goetia. Yes. Somebody is somebody who commented that as a follower of the UTS channel. So it's an investigation we did at the Globe County Jail, Gila County Jail. It's a wild time. Can skinwalkers live forever? No. Spiritually, maybe. Well, all spirits can live forever, but physically, no. Everything must die. Do you feel it's wrong to feed the dark wolf as much as the light wolf, knowing that it is a tool seem more important than starving it, or spiritually holding someone back by not facing duality? Feed both. Always got to be a balance. Got to be good and bad. Having that balance of winning, knowing to let out the dark wolf, and knowing when to put out the light wolf. Mastering the wolves to where they're both trained under your command. I've never seen someone burn sweetgrass. What is that? Really tall, thin leaves of grass. Smells really good. When you burn it, it smells even better. It's really good medicine that we use. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, did I miss the little people stories? Merch looks great. Good Christmas gifts, y'all. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I have a merch store, everybody. So if you want to get some Shanclen Shadow Productions merch, I'm actually working on a new line. They actually have tall shirts for all my tall fans out there, followers. Like me, I can't wear normal shirts. I need like the 2 extra large talls just because I'm tall. I don't like normal shirts because like if I get like 3 or 4 XL, it just gets wider, not longer. So yeah. What are my hang on. What are my beliefs on Christian worldview and how it is similar to your beliefs and experiences? God, angels, demons, and etc. It's a faith. It's a belief. Originally had like a lot of spiritual truths and everything with it. So, you know, spirituality, no matter what kind of race or religion you come from. Just different names. Have you ever thought that there are no skinwalkers, just people who are who have animal skin? No. I've actually seen things transform in front of me. Seen them butcher and kill people for their things. It's dark memories, but they're real. It's just, are you worthy for them to actually hunt you? That's one thing I always think that's funny. There's this guy on TikTok that I saw. He's like, I don't believe in skinwalkers, so I'm gonna go see if I can try to find one. So I'm walking around in the dark and everything. It's just like, bro, you think these things are fucking stupid? You think they're gonna go to some kid with some flashlights and a big old camera and walk right in front of him? No. Stupid. Do I play guitar or sing? I'm learning how to play guitar. Haven't done it in a little bit. I need to practice more. But yes, currently learning. Are there any real pictures of skinwalkers online? I think one of my videos I put a picture up. Some kids not knowing that they've taken a picture of them when they went in their hideouts while they were changing. I think it's in one of my skinwalker videos, so Go check that out. How were Skinwalkers even made? Go check out my Skinwalker videos. I explain all that, where they come from. There's more deeper teachings, but I couldn't go into that yet. It's more on a need-to-know basis kind of thing, but you get the gist on the videos. Do I have a story about a dog being a skinwalker? No. Trying to think if I've ever encountered like a house dog or a res dog turning into a skinwalker. Maybe. I personally haven't, but pretty sure there's some out there maybe. Have I ever been stabbed by a skinwalker? No, I've been shot with a dart though. It fucking sucks. I've had bones in me and it's not fun. Had to get a medicine man to suck it out. Can you take can you make a lot more skinwalker videos and go deeper with the skinwalker info, please? I mean, I've covered most of what a skinwalker is. I don't know what more people want to know. It's just like the more info that, like, I'll tell more stories of encounters, but like, how did the rest of it is kind of need to know basis. You know, like most of everybody out there doesn't need to know the rest of it, so it's just information that, you know, wouldn't be relevant to them, kind of thing. I gotta smoke my eye. Have you ever thought about battling a skinwalker but losing? What will it ever do? What would happen to you? I would die. I'd end up on the missing persons list in the Navajo Nation. Have I ever seen an entity come straight out of the ground? What are these beings? No face, humanoid shape, elementals maybe? Yeah, could be. A lot of spirits out there. Earth beings, shadow beings. Could be a spirit that knows how to use the earth, go into the earth. There's a lot of spirits that know how to use earth as camouflage for battle and war. There's a lot. How did skinwalkers come about? You have to go check out my skinwalker videos. I explain it there. What are my thoughts on physical healing? Would it be counterproductive to utilize native healers as regular doctors, or can the two be used together to maximize benefits? I use both. I've had things happen to me spiritually that doctors can't explain or understand. Happened to my brother a lot too. Just like we try to go to another doctors, they're like he's perfectly fine, then things are shit starts happening and they don't know what's going on. Go see a medicinal man and they heal him. They know what's wrong. Would I do ghost hunting videos with Sam and Colby? Maybe. I've had my fair share of YouTube collabs. The first one ended horribly, disrespectfully. Second one with Colin was really good. Really respectful man. Really cool guy. So if they're Sam and Colby's, cool, I guess. They're a-holes, you know. Don't want to deal with them. I should make a playlist with all of my Skinwalker videos. It would be easier to find them. Yes. 100K hits, there's gonna be all that content that's like not paranormal related is gonna go on the second channel. I'll probably make a playlist of just Skinwalker videos, paranormal, reacts, and then other stuff, movies maybe. Still gotta figure that out exactly. The back of the truck sleeping is when you had the poison powder blown on you. Yes, wasn't a good time. That was I was just trying to sleep, having a good time. If you have called on spirits and did a job with them, do they go back on their own or do they need to be taken back where they belong? Well, typically you got to finish the ceremony when you call a spirit, so ending the ceremony will know that their deed's done. Normally they'll go back, unless you called the wrong thing and they want to stick around. Were they jealous of your truck, or is that why they poisoned you? Back when I had a truck, it was a pretty nice truck. I don't know if it was my truck or my uncle's truck where I was sleeping in, but wouldn't doubt it. What kind of dream you having? Why do I keep waking up in the middle of the night? Have been happening for a while as if someone was standing near me. Could be someone standing near you. It's one of those things that your body naturally knows when danger's around. It's a survival instinct. Recommend cleansing your home, cleansing yourself, and making sure that you're safe. Natives are nice people. Most of us are. Some mean ones out there. You go to Navajo Nation, everyone stares at you like they're all pissed off and everything. Always smile and wave. Try to be a good example. Hardened Skinwalker versus Shaolin Master. Who shall win? Shaolin Master. You know, Skinwalkers are creepy as hell. They'll have witchy stuff, but a Shaolin Master actually knows how to fight really good. So, Shaolin Master all the way. Imagine a paranormal encounter while using the outhouse and you can't run because you're shitting. It's happened. It's horrible. It's not fun. Having to dump and go and just pull up your pants and just hope and pray that just say, fucking wait, shit. Yeah, it's happened before. It's not a good time. It's not a good memory. You just brought that up. If a mimic starts duplicating your voice, just say hello in every language you know. Just don't give them your name. Do you and your brother still fight skinwalkers? Have you killed them? Yes, and I'm not going to answer the second one. Warrior face. They give you that native glare. When you do your ghost hunting work, do you just feel the presence of what is there, or do you actually see something, even if, even just in your kind of eye? Depends on the being if they want to show themselves. But yes, can see, sense, remember, speak, all those different things. So we'll have to see what. I'm excited for paranormal investigations to come up here very soon. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Do I have any teasers about next projects or videos? Let me see. I think I have just this one. I'm going to be making some gaming content too. It's going to be pretty fun. But it's going to be like Skinwalker games. That's going to be on the second channel, though. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Let me see. Okay. Because I do a lot of updates on there. Official Shanclen SSP on Instagram. So follow me there. But this right here is one of the new cover arts I'm going to have for the Paranormal channel. This channel actually is going to become the Paranormal channel. So this is going to be the new, instead of me in my Peaky Blinders outfit and everything, it's going to be this right here. So I'm excited for this. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be me and my new drip right there. So, yeah. Let's see. I don't know how to escape out of this. Okay, cool. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, JD. Go ahead and comment what's going on, and I'll see what I can try to do. Oh, hello, my favorite storyteller. Hello. Do I have any stories of the witches purges of 1878? Even the U.S. Army noticed something was up. Ooh, gotta check that out. Skinwalker Canyon, Four Corners, what's up? What do you see with your indigenous eyes, Legolas? Fucking Jared. The Hawks turn northeast. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Yeah, they're taking Clay and Fire to Isengard. Gotta go to the. This is funny because like the third music video we did, Clay and Fire, we went way out there in the forest and Flag. And it was just like we're all joking because the road was all crazy trying to get through there, and we're all joking. We're just like, damn, had to go through fucking Middle Earth to get out here. It's like, is this where Boromir died? Oh, it was a good time. Sorry, meant to write your mind's eye. Yes, mind's eye. I bought the Clay and Fire album because of the song Oathkeeper you posted on your channel. Thank you. Thank you so much for buying their album. It's so if you guys haven't, go check out Clay and Fire. I did like 3 music videos for those guys. Awesome guys I grew up with, so go check out their music, everybody. I need a longsword too, man. See, I like katanas because like if you have a being that's even more bigger and stronger than you, you try stopping it and it's just the second edge is just gonna come straight back on you unless you know. Yeah, you deal with bigger beings that are stronger than you. Like, at least with a katana, the back end was flat, so it'll just fall on you. It won't cut you up. I need a bigger katana. That's what I need. Have I ever heard stories on black-eyed children? If so, what are our thoughts? I have not. Creepy children, just poke their eyes. Maybe they'll go away. What will happen if if you lose a fight with a Skinwalker? Will your protection spells work on your spirit to guide it into the heavenly planes? Not unless they have a blade that can pierce your spirit as well. Then you're fucked. Are bears and mountain lions good or bad animals in aviculture? They're good. Protectors. Shush. Can animals be possessed? Yes, one of our dogs got possessed and bit my brother. Sucked. Clay and Fire, we appreciate you. You guys rock. Do I have any interviews planned with other channels recently? No. No one wants to talk to me. Just kidding. maybe with the second podcast, I really want to try to get Indigenous creators to come over. I gotta get one more of these, get this set up all good, or see if I can try to go meet them somewhere and do a podcast. But really, would be really cool to do interviews with Indigenous creators. Clay and Fire, we needed a tire alignment after that trip. One of my tires got low, need to get some air in there. Have I collaborated with other tribes to combat a threat? Yes, multiple times. If you all like the Lord of the Rings movies and books, the books are even better. I'm not a reader though. I don't got time to read. What are my thoughts on seeing owl by your home? Go earlier in the stream, I talk about owls. That will give you all the information you need. Did that car stop going by, y'all? Yeah, it drove off. My little brother was helping me with that one, and then he's like, "There's a car, there's a car." I was like, "Ah, shit." I just had to wait for him to leave. Is there anything else from the first and second worlds that help against evil besides ash, silver, and turquoise? Swords, crystals, and lights. Crystal lights. Water. There's certain type of herbs and medicines too, but I'm not going to share that on here. Could a strong spirit take you away from the physical world, like leave your body forever? What do you think people are in comas? Do you know the song that was sung with the Bigfoot? No. I was still too young when that ceremony happened, and I wasn't able to go with him, unfortunately. Do I have wolves in Navajo lore or just coyotes? I think so. We didn't have too much wolves in the Navajo Nation. Some, but I'd have to ask my elders for that one. Do you think skinwalkers on your channel are pissed that you're teaching us how to protect ourselves from them? Yes. I would imagine so. That's why they show up sometimes in my place and I just gotta pop off a few rounds. Who says we're all not in a coma right now or in someone else's? Could be. Could be. That's why we gotta just live our lives, have fun as much as we can. None of this is real. You're all still sleeping. You're just dreaming of being on a Shanclen Shadow Productions live stream right now. We're all dreaming. We're all in the Matrix right now, just giving power to some robots somewhere. Do skinwalkers even use the internet? The ones that are alive are still human, so wouldn't be surprised. They say book go more in detail and depth than the movie. I would, yeah. I mean, like, I see people talk about it on TikTok, like when the Rings of Power came out and how they kind of just skipped over a bunch of things. But yeah, I can imagine like the stuff that they were explaining was really interesting. So I don't know. Maybe if I have time, I'm really busy. Maybe when I'm older, I'll read them. Have some time to relax. What if this was a dream within a dream? Well, my lighter fell, so it didn't, it's not like Inception. Was there a time when you thought that you were close to being caught or hurt by a Skinwalker demonic spirit? Oh, yeah. Plenty of times to count. So that's why I live every day to be like it's my last. Had a lot of crazy encounters, for sure. What is one thing that you want to say to all of us? Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Always smile and laugh and be happy. And wash your hands. My IG is official Shanclen SSP. Official _Shanclen _SSP. Yes, that's where you can find all my daily shenanigans. Do skinwalkers die instantly or not until after they return to their body? Everything dies, some one way or another. I'm not going to go into detail about that. Do I know how many skinwalkers are around, or are they fairly rare? Yes, I put trackers on every single one of them out there on the res, counting 326 right now. Oh, just went down to 325. Just kidding, no. There's definitely not as many as there used to be. People just don't have interest in doing that stuff anymore because more people are logical and don't want to do that crazy sacrificing shit anymore. A lot less than what there used to be, for sure. Bah humbug. Would you teach your kids about the spiritual realms and keep your tradition to them? Yes. All the detail. Question that was about skinwalkers dying instantly. I'll tell them everything about it. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole point of it. I'm learning right now. I'm still learning too. Currently trying to learn the language. So in that last video, speaking a little bit more Navajo. So shout out to my little sister for teaching me how to say these things. Yeah, giving me her notes from school. Yeah, Navajo language school. I wanted to learn Navajo in high school, but the teacher was an a-hole when I was in high school. So yeah, he was very mean to me. So I never took his class, and I didn't do anything either. I think because he was small and I was tall, and he was jealous. Are there any national parks or campsites in Navajo Nation? What's the name of that one in Chinle? I don't know if it's a national park. Not many campsites. You'd probably be camping on someone's land unless you're just on the side of the road somewhere. Where do skinwalkers go when they die? To nothingness after they deal with us. If I investigated an old Indian burial ground for a YouTube video, what's the most respectful way to do a ghost hunting show in your opinion? I mean, I wouldn't personally. Graveyards are one of those things that, like, if you go to a graveyard, yeah, you'll probably maybe experience one or two things there. Well, if you go to a native burial ground, you'll probably just deal with death spirits, and those guys just don't like anybody being around there. So I like when people like the old classic tale of like building on an ancient Indian burial ground kind of thing. There's a death spirit there, and you just built a house on where he's living. So It's one of those things that like you can't really get rid of them because they have already had claim to it. So yeah, I would say maybe go to old ruins. You'll probably find something there more interesting. Legends in the Sky, Navajo movie. Love this one, is my favorite. I'll have to check it out. Do you think if your brother didn't introduce you into all this, would you have fallen into it regardless? Pretty much. It's our livelihoods. It's in our tribe. It's in our teachings. Candy Deshay, yes. Chinley, yes, that one. Oh, sending prayers. A dear friend is in a coma. She's hooked in life support in ICU. Miss her tonight. I'll send my prayers that her spirit can return to her safely. Is it possible to trap a skinwalker? Yes. That's all I'll say about that. As Gandalf said to the Witch King, fall into nothingness that awaits you and your master. Yes. Are people still become skinwalkers, or has it not happened for a while? Some. Like I said, it's not a thing that's happening too much these days. A death spirit, like a guardian. Kind of. That's another video I'm going to be doing too. Guardians of the body and the soul until it's done. Sometimes they stay, sometimes they go. Are there any missing persons that suspected have been sacrificed by evil witches? That's what we used to go take care of sometimes. What's your most positive or good experience you had with the spiritual realms? A hug from a spirit. A hug from a relative. And speaking and hearing their songs. Picking their brains and interacting with them. Beings that aren't there, but give you the most happiest feeling you could ever imagine. Those are the most things I will cherish forever. Do I think the practice of skinwalkers will disappear entirely? Nah. Another form of it will come up. So like I said, skinwalkers are not a new thing. Evil is not a new thing. Evil will always try to find ways to introduce it, so it'll be in a new form. And maybe skinwalkers on iPads, skinwalker AI, some shit like that. There will always be evil in the world, and they will do their best to continue on with their evil deeds. But evil has a place on this world. Good has a place on this world. Always got to keep the balance. Never more, never less. What's my current favorite show to watch? Any recommendations? I'm watching Dune Prophecy. It's all right. I just like the Dune universe. I really watch it for, what's his name? Ragnar Lothbrok from Vikings. I forget his name. But he's a really good actor. And it's a really interesting show. I'll watch it. Talks about the Bene Gesserit and everything. How they were founded and all that. So 10,000 years before Paul Atreides. I'm watching that. Started watching Skeleton Crew. You know, it's like Stranger Things, I guess, but Star Wars. And Neil, the elephant, is adorable. he has siblings, and they're just as adorable as well. So, you know, it's a lot better than the Acolyte. I'll give it that. So, Skeleton Crew on Disney Plus. I haven't watched any new movies. I want to go watch Gladiator 2. Go watch Moana 2. And there was a couple other movies I wanted to watch, but I forgot what they were. But yeah, like we have a movie theater in Holbrook, but it's kind of smaller. So like, and I work during the week and everything. And so I got to travel like an hour and a half to Flagstaff, which is like an actual Harkins theater where I can watch it. So I don't know, just trying to find time. But yeah, that's what I recommend. Ooh, Choctaw Reservation. We have Bigfoot, Mermaid, and Skinwalkers. You got the whole buffet of cryptids over there. And I'm a hungry paranormal investigator. What would be the biggest motive for someone in the modern day to want to be a skinwalker? Broken home? Broken household? Not know any better? Stolen as a baby? Raised up in it? Could be that thing too. Do I believe in vampires? And if so, have I ever knew or met one? I haven't met one, but I believe in them. What's my favorite superhero? I'd say Batman. Batman's pretty cool. He's rich. He can kick ass. He's got a cool car. Cool cape. I'd say my favorite Batman would be probably Christian Bale. Christian Bale's probably the coolest. Yeah. Oh, Nosferatu is something I want to watch too. I want to watch that. Travis Fimmel, yeah, that's the name of the guy. Travis Fimmel, yeah, he kicked ass in Vikings. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I tried watching like the new Vikings and like the other adaptations of it. Just wasn't the same. Fun fact, the Austrian army made official reports about vampires in Serbia in the 18th century and how locals dealt with them. Ooh, looks like I'm going to Serbia. How do we train ourselves to be spiritually stronger, such as developing our gifts, strengthening our spirits? Know yourself, mentally, spiritually, and physically, your bloodline, where you're going in your life, your past, your present, your future. Your mindset, what makes you happy, what makes you sad. Know everything about yourself. When you do that, lay the good foundation, and nothing can be able to change who you are. Vikings Valhalla sucks. I mean, it's just I can't love the characters as much as I loved Ragnar and his sons and Lagertha and then Bjorn Ironside. Jeez, the way he went out was so awesome. Who's my favorite Star Wars character? Anakin. I'd have to say Anakin. Luke was really cool too. Clones are really awesome too. So all of the clones. How do you find a skinwalker? Please tell me to do it in the future. Why would you want to find them? Critical drinker, most critics aren't easily impressed and neither am I. Critical Drinker's funny. He was just dogging on it was funny when the Rings of Power and then Acolyte were out. I was just watching like a lot of YouTube videos of them just shitting on it. I haven't watched any critics reviews on movies I haven't watched yet, so Gladiator 2 is something I want to watch. Have I seen The Last Kingdom? Parts of it. I think that's the one where like the dude dies and he gets framed for killing like his family or something, and then he has to build up an army. I haven't finished that one. I got to a certain point and then I stopped watching. It just took too long for me to get interested in it, I guess. Do I believe eclipses have meaning, and do you have any thoughts on why people see so many UAP during them? Yes, it's a cosmic event, very powerful in our tribes. It's a renewal of the worlds, pretty much, of the moon and the sun. So Navajos, we stay inside, we don't eat, sleep, or drink anything, and we respect that time period of when the moon or the sun is being rebirthed. Yes. How far north do Skinwalkers known to go? I'm in central Utah. Actually, maybe. Be careful. That's all I'll say. Actually bawled my eyes out when Lagertha died. She wanted to go out and everything. It's just, it was so sad, but she was reunited with Ragnar again. It was awesome. I think I watched Vikings twice. That's how good it was. The whole thing. Watched it twice. Wind River Reservation, what's up? Do I believe in aliens? Yes, I have an alien video. Go check that out. Okay, what time is it? Okay, everybody, we got about 2 more minutes left before I end the stream. I gotta go do my skincare, drink some water, and enjoy some time with my siblings. Yes. I only smoke tobacco. Yes. Cool beans, everybody. Well,
I think this is gonna end the stream for the night. I cannot thank you enough for joining me on another Shanclen Shadow Productions live stream.
like I said, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. And a few announcements before I end. When we hit 100,000 subscribers, tell all your friends, family, and everybody, share the channel. Gonna be doing some paranormal investigating coming up. That's gonna be for this channel. There's gonna be a channel split. Second channel is gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of cool, awesome, cool stories to kind of balance out the darkness that happens in the paranormal channel too as well. So always spreading that love and light, but also knowing the darkness there too as well. Always got to keep the balance, everybody. But excuse me, I can't thank everybody so much for watching. You know, thank you, Angela, for the 50 subs for the 50 new members that you gifted to people. So if you guys consider becoming a new Shanclen Shadow Productions member, you do get early access to videos that are going to be coming up. And like I said, even during the stream, all these videos that are coming up, I'm going to see if I can try to do 1 or 2 videos a week, and maybe do live stream every week too. Try to be more consistent with the videos. And yeah, I'm excited for the future. Well, what awaits? Got a merch store. You need some Christmas gifts for a good friend? Get some Shanclen Shadow Productions merch, everybody. But yeah, hope everybody has a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Hagona, everybody.